Okay, we're back with another video. Today is 25th of January 2024. It is currently 11:23 in the PM. And let's get on with the video. Month's coming to a close. Feel like it's been going pretty well so far, but today what I wanted to talk about was this. So throughout your life, there'll be things that you will do, and there'll be things that you want to keep doing that you have to give up on, and there'll be things that you have to keep doing that you don't want to. And this is a little bit about how you have to do some things you have to do for a long time before you see tangible results, and other things you may do them for too long without realizing that you're not making any progress. So this is kind of how to test those waters, how to figure out how long should you wait before trying something different, should you be doing something different to get a different result? So let's get into that. So same thing, different result. So that's what I've got written down just here is, so you cannot do the same thing over and over again, but expect a different result from it. So if you're in the gym and you're doing the same workout program for years and years on end, and you start to plateau, continuing to do it isn't going to take you out of that plateau. It's not going to suddenly level out and then increase again. It's not just going to jump up again. That's not how it works. You will need to try something different to figure that out. Okay? But that obviously that graph over time, that'll happen over a long period of time. Years, many months, a long period of time. So can you continue doing that same thing? Achieving obviously a minimal result in this stage here, and then maybe you change up your training and it boosts up a little bit more. But obviously toward later in your career of training, after years, your muscle growth is going to slow down, your ability to progress will slow down as you get older, but that happens with all things. But then there's the argument of no results immediately. So I'm not going to see my results, and giving up before you see the results. That'll happen in the very first period of training, within the very first 5-10 workouts of you not seeing results. And even then, at that point, it's more of a placebo effect. At that point, it's more about the discipline, choosing to stay in with what it is you're doing. But these lessons, they can be applied to many different kind of aspects of life. So you can look at the same thing, different result. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing every day and I'm going to expect a different result. That's not going to apply to anything. If you're going to do the same thing every day, you're doing it because it's giving you a result that you're enjoying, or at least that's what you should be doing. If it's not giving you any result, then you've got to change something up. So whether that's with your work, whether that's with your eating habits, whether that's with your training, anything. If you do the same thing and you expect a different result, you're not going to get it. So you have to change what you're doing to get a different result. But this is it. If you're happy with the result you're getting from the training you're doing, from the way you're eating, from everything else you may be doing day to day, and you're happy with the way you're doing it, you're happy with the results that you're getting, then there's no need to change it. But if you want to see more results, and you're currently not getting the results that you want, or you're currently not getting results at all, then there is something that you can change to provide the results that you want, or at least results near that. But then there is the long-term game of no results immediately. So no one will ever see their results of what they do immediately. You may learn something new, but only after a long time of remembering that fact that you've learned, utilising that piece of knowledge in conversations, will the result of that become noticeable? Well, I could say I'm knowledgeable on this topic because I learned about it a few weeks ago. I may not use when I was learning about anatomy in college. I wasn't really focused, I wasn't really paying attention to how I could use it then and there. But now looking back at it, I am a lot more focused when I'm in the gym because I can picture and figure out what movements are going to target what muscle best because I know how the anatomy of the human body works. So a year and a half later, I know that now. I can understand that because I learnt it that while ago. Another way of looking at it is that you're not going to see results immediately. Again, in the gym, you're not going to see results after a day. You may not see it after a week. You're not going to see results immediately after your gym session. But over time, over weeks, over months, from your first day to your 5th week, to your 5th week, to your 10th month, there will be differences that you will see. If you're training correctly, if you're on the right diet, if you're doing this right. Obviously, you've got to be doing it all right as well. And then there comes into the idea of work. I believe that there are things that will respond a lot quicker to certain stimulus. So putting on weight, gaining muscle, fitness and health, the body reacts very quickly. It adjusts very quickly to those sorts of things in comparison to trying to earn money through a completely different skill that you have to learn from the ground up. In all honesty, the gym is easy. You listen to your body, you watch a couple of YouTube videos on the movements, and then you go and train the exact same way, and boom, you've made a little bit of progress. You do that for 6 months, then you've learned some more, you figure out, you make your own training program, done. It's pretty simple. That's how I started off with my gym journey. I just watched tons of YouTube. But with making money, I feel like it's quite different. Yes, you can watch as much YouTube as you want. I could watch as many YouTube videos as I want on how to cold call, how to close clients, how to do this, how to do that. But the point is, you have to be put in the situation. You have to put yourself in the situation where you can utilize the skills you learn. So I would have to be on closing calls every day to be able to use the tactics I learn from the YouTube videos I watch. And I imagine that'll be happening fairly quickly. But you've got to get yourself in that situation first. So you may learn a lot about sales, but then you've got to learn about how to get a job role, how to get on the right job role, what job role is going to be best for you, where are you going to do this, blah, 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 blah. There's so many different steps that come into it, and that's the exact same with everything else in life. The only thing I would say is that fitness, your body responds a lot quicker than... But then there's the argument that a lot of people, they almost change very quickly. Things turn around for them very quickly, in the sense that they could go from 1 week not having made any money, and then the next they're making a few thousand due to a very ludicrous opportunity that they managed to get on. But those, for someone like myself, I'm still slowly making progress. Slowly, ever so slowly. But I am making progress. Is it in the way I want it to be? Not always. But am I still making progress? Yes, I'd say so. You will not get a different result from doing the same thing over and over again. That's the point I want to stress. If you realise you're starting to plateau, you're starting to level out, you're not getting any results anymore, then you need to change something you're doing. But if you've only done it for a few days, maybe a few weeks, you haven't given it long enough to decide whether it works or not. I'm sat here at the minute and I have got really sore triceps. I know this is completely out of it, but I was doing barbell. It's that skull crusher variation. You have the bar like a bench press, just a little bit wider than a close grip bench, or almost static where you'd have close grip bench. But then when you lower it down, when you do a skull crusher, you go to there or behind your head. With this variation, you go down to there, and you have it kind of land on your neck. Obviously, you don't touch your neck with it, but that has completely annihilated all of my tricep, and it feels amazing. And I was doing it very happily. It was a really good movement, but my triceps are so sore. I've got another rest day tomorrow, so Oh yeah, my program at the minute. I thought I'd tell you guys about this. I'm currently doing a 7-day program, so it's 2 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on, 2 days off. It's very simple. It's chest and biceps, legs, rest, back and rear delts, shoulders and triceps. Yeah, so chest and biceps, legs, rest, back and rear delts, side delts and triceps and forearms, and then rest. So on that last day, I don't train front delts because my front delts are very overpowering. So I train more forearms as well. I focus a lot more on the side delts, and yeah, it's pretty simple. But I've only been doing that program for a week, but it feels very good doing it. Also at the new gym, the machines are terrific. I'm really liking the equipment they have there. Using it all is it's amazing. But like looking at, I did my back workout like 3. It wasn't yesterday. It was 3 days ago. My back is still sore from it now. My traps are still sore, and I didn't do any shrugging movement. But my back is still sore from it. My triceps are killing me from yesterday. Forearms, they're a little bit sore, but they're okay. The main thing that hurts is the lateral head of the tricep. That is just, ooh. But yeah, progress will come in time, but you need to realise after a certain point in time that progress will not come if you do not change what you are doing to try and stimulate progress. I believe that's the best way of putting it. Apart from that, thanks for watching, guys. We will see you in the next video. Bye.